Good morning from Keel Services. Brand new set of videos, a very last minute trip going to San Francisco from Heathrow in economy. This video will be kind of the travel from here all the way to the first park, which is going to be Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in, just north of San Francisco, I think. So it will be a little bit montagey in its nature. Going to the airport quite early because just by chance Georgie is flying out to New York about an hour and a half, 2 hours before my flight, so I'm going to try and meet up with her. My last experience with Virgin at Heathrow wasn't great. It was an absolute mess. It wasn't the height of the whole baggage thing as well, which probably didn't help. Yeah, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, California's Great America, hiring a car, travelling down, going to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Might go into Knott's Berry Farm, not sure yet if that will work with the route that I've planned, or I might do that on the way back up to LAX. SeaWorld San Diego, Legoland California, and other bits and bobs probably on the way. So that's the trip. It's 7 days or so. Also, I do need a haircut, so the hair will just look bad for this set of videos. I didn't have time because I only booked it 2 days ago. The sun is slowly rising over the M6. Right, let's go. Right, so no traffic today. Absolutely straight through. I don't know what this person's doing, indicating. Oh, okay. Which is I'm about an hour early because it's been that fast. That is a great place to park, Mr. Taxi, isn't it? Good idea. That just gone with purple parking again. It's when you drop your car off and you leave your key with them, they park it and stuff like that. Which for years I never used to do those types where you had to leave the key there, but actually this one's been brilliant. It always tends to be the cheapest, and then there's a shuttle which runs like they advertise it every 12 minutes. As you go in, it takes photos of your car and this little automated pod thing, which you'll see in a sec, and then yeah, you just get the bus to the terminal. Here it is. But yeah, it's always been absolutely fantastic every time I've used it. It's a bit narrow to get in, but yeah, so you kind of see the process. There you go, just let you in. But yeah, £106 I think it was, for just over a week. I am actually a few hours early, but they did say there's a bit of a grace period. So I'm just going to stop here for takes about 10 seconds or so. But there we go. You don't park it at all yourself. You literally drive down these little lanes, which will be just to the right here, and then get your stuff and go. You see here, the people in front of me have got out and started getting the stuff. It really is simple, and I would highly recommend it. I am knackered. I purposely didn't sleep too much last night to hopefully mean which hopefully means I'll sleep on the plane quite a bit. I've just got a small hand luggage bag and a backpack, but I do need to check the hand luggage one in because it's got like liquids and stuff in it, and last time my Heathrow Virgin experience wasn't the best, and that was in upper class, whereas this one is in economy. I do though, however, with my silver status now, I get to use the premium economy line, but I've learned that in the past that means absolutely naff all when you fly far from Heathrow. So yeah, we'll see how that happens. One thing I do always forget is just watch your car boot when you lift your boot up, because it does hit the roof. I make that mistake every time. Last time this was an absolute misery. It looks a lot calmer today, to be fair, like a lot calmer. But that was an absolute delight. Straight through on premium. They checked COVID vaccinations and it took 5 minutes, if that. The upper class queue last time I came was like back to here, and also here there's no like organised system. It was a bit of a free for all. And you go in this lift to the Virgin Wing. I think next time though, what I'll do is I'll just take my bags up to the upper class wing if I go upper class again, and they can check you in upstairs rather than wait in this melee. But even today it looks perfectly acceptable. I just got unlucky on that day, I think. I'm waiting for a friend to arrive, my ice jet buddy, on the underground, and then we're going to head through security. I just realised what's the min study away in. I left my car mount in the car, which I always do, and I've also left my charger in the car as well, my phone. Every time. Big old queue for security. So it's not fully sorted then, is it? Also, look who I found. Who may or may not be going to New York because you can't get a COVID pass. Are we happier now? So basically Georgie hadn't got her COVID information, and when she logged into the app it said please re-verify your identity. I've had this before. I've not had this, but Rach had it on a previous trip. So she did it. She came through security with no COVID information. We're now like airside, and it's what, about an hour? It took an hour to come through ish.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, to be fair. But I don't understand why you have to re-identify yourself if it's already given you your COVID pass previously. So you're going to New York now?
I'm still too stressed to celebrate that.
We got a pint now as well. Cheers. We make a habit of doing that in our videos. So, look at my hair. I need a haircut.
My hair.
I'm going to San Francisco, but Georgie, just by coincidence, was going to New York today through her friend Caitlin. Has given her a companion voucher, basically. I would say I'd put Georgie in the same sort of class as the Nikki and Lewis. Like, she tried to take 2 bags of liquids through security, can't do that. So I had to smuggle some through for her because I've checked all my stuff into my bag. And what else was there? Oh, you bought specific the wrong toilet. Oh yeah, you don't go for the first toilets after security. It's packed. Go to the ones further in. You also bought your little plastic bags, didn't you?
Yeah, which I am actually annoyed about.
So we purchased plastic bags which weren't regulation size, and then when I told her they probably won't accept them, she was having none of that either. Oh my god, look at the state of my hair. I'm slightly tipsy now because I had to down that drink very quickly. Here you go, gate 1 to 22. We're getting rid of this one because her flight is 2 hours earlier than mine.
And my COVID pass came through.
Oh yeah, it actually came through within it. Oh no, we've already said that. Who said that like ages ago? There was a time when she thought she wasn't actually going on the plane. This is where all the lounges are. This is where we should have been.
We had £18 recordings.
Where are we going? Oh no. We're lost. Right, that's the second toilets I've been into, and they have both been playing Lord of the Rings soundtracks. That was like the Hobbiton theme. So it's obviously not like a lot of different songs, it's just Lord of the Rings soundtracks. That is very strange. Did you hear the Lord of the Rings music?
They had the Hobbit playing.
Yeah. Why? Why do they have the Hobbit playing?
I need to run and tell him.
Did you enjoy the Hobbit?
I did.
See, I wasn't sniffing glue. Genuinely just have the Hobbit on it. This is where Georgie leads us now because she's going to New York. Oh, because of past did come through. Have we said that? Yes, we've said it several times. Well, there's your plane. So have a nice time in New York.
Yeah, look, film my plane.
Film my plane. I'll try and get a shot of you actually taking off.
I'll wave the window.
You'll wave. It'll be like one of those scenes from one of those films where like you're gonna wave out the window.
Sad music on. Fly away.
Well, the same in the bright.
Fly
I know, I've still got... No, it's only like 2 hours, you know.
Oh, fuck, Thomas, I'm stressed.
Right, here we go. I can't come any further than this. You'll regret that shot. Right, that's Georgie gone. She just had to go on board because it's about to close. I need to go and find myself a phone charger and just hang around until my flight, which goes in about an hour and a half. Right, date's been announced, date 18. This looks like one wheelchair's pushing another wheelchair. Literally like a scene from Come Fly With Me.
Over at Special Services, things went from bad to worse.
So I've been constantly refreshing the app to see the seating plan, because even though you're checked in, you can change your seats. And I think it's like 5 minutes to go before it like locks off and you can't do it. And so far, I keep moving my seat around the plane. So I've got 2 free seats next to me. Again, it's gonna be a bit potluck if I get it, but on an 11-hour flight, if I can get that in economy, I'll be feeling like, I'll be glad I put in the effort. Right, I'm in. Plenty of leg room. I mean, I'm not very tall, to be fair. And according to the seat plan, these 2 seats are empty so far, so I'm hoping that stays. We pray. We've got a view out the window. I thought I was over the wing, but not quite.
You're no doubt keen to lose yourself in our dazzling world of entertainment. What shall I understand? Because together...
to see this, but it's very, very dark at the moment. Orange juice and a cheese toasty, which Georgie would absolutely adore, with caramelised onions. Yeah, tea. Literally caked egg mayo or something. That's unlucky, but I will have the scone. Right, all through security. Now I'm just waiting for my bag. And thanks to the Find My iPhone or Find My app, I've got an air tag in my bag, so I know it's here. It's just been triggered. Now just to find the hire car place. I'm not sure if you have to get an air train to the car rentals. There is signage straight away you can have a lot of pictures of the residents, so I'm happy about that. Yes, I'm pretty sure the air train is required to get to the rental cars. It's been very nicely signposted, to be fair. It's like a big queue. I keep on laughing at my hair. Oh my god. It's bad, isn't it? That was a long queue, about an hour. There was 2 people, then it went down to 1 person for a bit. And then it went back to 2 right at the end. And there's 2 people on it, it's not bad. And if everyone checked in online, it would be really quick, but most people obviously don't. The guy was very friendly though when I got the car. He was very welcoming. Hi. A Toyota Corolla. Only ever associate with. He said we're gonna go down 1 floor, but there must be more. I only ever associate that with making a murderer. A Toyota Corolla. It's not this way. I'll jump to him and get the car. I'm in the wrong place. I need to go up a level somehow. Right, I'm in the right place now. K07 is what I need. This is mine. K7. The keys are inside apparently. It looks like it's got a nice big touch screen, which is handy because I have forgotten my car mount. So if this is mine, I imagine that has got sat nav on it, which would be very helpful. Right, I'm going to take photos of around the car like I always do. It's actually pretty well lit actually. Right, okay, so in the car taking all my photos. I did that thing that I always do and I get in the wrong side of the car the first time. Oh! I was trying to play 99 Red Balloons. Let's turn that down for a sec. I've got... Oh no, I've not. The navigation app is not installed. Which means I will have to use my phone. I'll have to go to Walmart and get some sort of mount for the week, I think. Apps, is Google installed? Is that Google? Surely you could just download Google to it, I don't know. I mean, I have actually no idea. It's downloading some app. I have no idea what I've done. So yeah, the flight, as far as I was aware, I did have my eyes closed from time to time, but they only came through with the bar service once in 11 hours, or 10 hours, 20 minutes. Which I didn't think was particularly great. Chicken tikka or macaroni and cheese you could have. Chicken tikka, it was a little bit like, it was tasty fine, but it was just like very like dry. Came like a chocolate pot. I didn't have the chocolate pot. I'm not eating chocolate at the moment. Cheese toasted, it was like the mid-flight like snack. Nice, with caramelized onions and stuff. That was nice. I think they did serve some sort of ice lolly. I opened my eyes and I think I sometimes like a chocolate, like a Magnum type one. I think I've had like a small Magnum before. And then as we came into land, you get the afternoon tea, a little sandwich, even smaller than the BA sandwich actually. But with BA, you didn't also get a scone and jam and cream and stuff. But it was egg mayo, which just, the thought of it makes me already sick, so didn't even open that packet. Which means I'm pretty, that's all I had. I didn't take any snacks on the plane and take anything else with me. I have got a bottle of uncaffeinated, decaffeinated Diet Coke, but I am pretty hungry. It is only 20 to 10 because our flight arrived early, so even though I was about an hour late picking the car up, it's worked out all right. It's going to take about an hour 10 to go with no tolls, or an hour with tolls. But the no tolls option takes me over Golden Gate Bridge. Now, it's going to be dark, I'm not going to see anything, but I thought that'd be tolled. Out of all the bridges, I thought that would be tolled, so who knows. I'm going to do that route, take a little bit longer. And then yeah, I will show you around the hotel, but it's just a Motel 6. After going with some like independent hotels, and then you're rolling the dice basically. On my last America trip, we all went Pete Tong, and the guy said, no, you haven't paid enough, even though I had a booking through Expedia, which they set the price at. Motel 6, although it is basic, and it is basic, although it does vary quite a bit actually. You can get good and bad ones. I've just never had a problem. I've always arrived late and always been able to check in, and it's normally quite fast to check in and not standing around in reception waiting for someone to turn up, all that sort of stuff. So that's why I've gone for most of the hotel. I think it might be every single hotel actually on this trip. Right, let's go. So I'm hoping I should be able to connect my phone. I'm doing this whilst it's connected. See if anything comes up. There you go. So it's got Apple CarPlay, which means I can use navigation pretty good, which is handy. There's also a USB-C charger, which I was getting annoyed at, thinking, why would they only install one of them? I mean, it's good, but there is actually a cheeky, can you see that? Little USB under there. Right, this time we really are going. Well, you won't be able to see much. It still looks quite epic at night, to be honest. It's absolutely, it's huge. I mean, saying it's huge is really a dumb thing to say, but it is a huge shame it's not during the day. But still, I remember driving over this in a game called Midtown Madness on the PC, on one of the first games I ever got for a PC. You can't actually see the top of it because it's just covered in cloud. American check-in still takes forever. The people were nice enough when I was down there, but one sec, it just still always takes forever for some reason. I've got a fridge and a microwave in this one. Fridges and microwaves are quite handy. However, I'm going to be on the road every day on this trip, which means I can't, during the day when the sun's out, it's going to be quite toasty in the car, if anything, something will keep, if you will. So I've been going now for 24 hours, literally just gone over 24 hours now. It's a bit loud. This was probably one of the cheapest hotels in the area. It was still quite expensive though, I can't remember now. $70, $80. Mixture of things. One, San Francisco in general and the surrounding areas was all very expensive, and it was last minute. So that's the downside of last minutes. But as Motel 6s go, area 2 out of 10 scoring wise. If I open the door, you'll see like a Denny's and stuff. So facilities wise, there's plenty around. Walmart, I've obviously gone for a McDonald's. The general location seems very sketchy. And there's a weird smell outside. But inside the room, all fine. In fact, I'm looking around. I mean, there's a few marks. See that? But it's just what I've come to expect from a cheap. It's just a very cheap hotel for the night. I'm literally going to spend 7-8 hours here. I'm going to be unconscious, and then I'm going to go to the first part tomorrow, which is Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. So a little bit of a short video, this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please press the subscribe button, and the next videos back to back will be from this trip. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video, and I'll see you tomorrow at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom.